Hello.
Hello. Okay, we've got another quickie for you guys. This is ripped from the headlines. And as you come into the room, please don't forget to give us a like. Today we have a great article from TV Insider, and it's called 90 Day Fiancé Cast on What Is and Isn't Real When the Cameras Are Rolling. And this brings up an interesting question that you have, Jamal. I'm gonna let you take over from here while I set up the share screen.
Not a problem. So for my thing is this, yes, we know that some of the scenes are kind of maybe a little bit contrived, but is it fair to call a show fake if they're using content that you provided them? Now, my thought is this. If if they're using what you actually gave them, the things you said, the actions that you've taken and done, you may not like the edit that they've done to you. You may not agree with it, but it doesn't make the show fake. What are your thoughts on that one?
See, editing is a slippery slope. And I
Mm-hmm.
say that because you could shoot a scene one way, but they think, well, that's boring. Let's just cut and dice this, take what happened at the end, turn it to the front. I don't know, they do a lot, like, we say it every week. Oh my god, they edited that, like, it looks so good to tune in next week, and then when you see what it actually was, you're like, that was a fraud.
Yeah, I can definitely see it from that point, but my thing is when you how can I put this? When you sign over your rights to your story, you really can't get mad if with what they do with it because you signed over all your rights. You say like you can film me and edit me the way you want. So when people complain, I'm like, well, you kind of knew what TLC is about, especially
And Sharp
um
Entertainment,
Sharp,
oof.
Sharp Entertainment when you've probably seen the show before. Like season one, I'll give y'all a pass. Y'all had new rules going on, but like I think if you come on like
Mhm.
season what 5, 6, you kind of know what's going on. You can kind of see the handwriting, so I can't have too much sympathy for you.
And some people just come off badly anyway.
Yeah,
Edit or no edit, you just behaved badly on our television screen. So I'll give you
exactly.
that. But this article that you sent me from TV Insider, it has a few of the couples who have been on the various incarnations of 90 Day Fiancé. And so, do you want to go through those?
Yeah, let's start with Kenny and Armando. So basically,
Wait, no, was it? No, no, no. The
oh,
first
oh,
couple, they sucked
oh,
us
the risk.
in. Yeah, they
Yeah, it's
sucked
like
us
the
in with
sin.
their picture, but the first couple is actually Larissa. Larissa
Yeah,
and
so
Colt.
but we know Larissa kind of had a not so great exit from 90 Day
Hmm.
due to some decisions she made, which I completely understand, and get the money. But I found it very interesting that the surgeries was actually encouraged by the series to create buzz. I'm like, wow. So while we're thinking Larissa's like all about the plastic surgery, is like she's like, no, the series said like, like do it, go ahead, like it'll drum up, it'll be good for the show, it'll be good for your exposure. I guess. So I'm like, wow,
I think they
okay,
took advantage of an insecurity that they saw she had because remember, after every argument, she would always go back to she wants to change who she is.
true.
And they took advantage of that. They saw it was a weak
Hmm.
spot with her, and they were like, "Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Like, here's a doctor that could give you a really good barter agreement, you know? Just we'll handle it from here."
Very
Really?
good angle to take. I see that now. They's like, oh, we see that she's not feeling too good about herself, and we have this doctor who's willing to like give her some, maybe give her some surgery gratis for
Mhm.
advertisement. Larissa, this is what we can offer you as
Yep.
progress. I can go with that actually.
Yep.
Good call.
I can see this one. Yeah. But then again, Larissa's Larissa. You know she wanted that plastic surgery. So it
Mhm.
wasn't too hard to walk that horse to the water.
Right.
All right, our next couple, Jay Smith and Ashley Martson.
This was
Ugh,
interesting. This was interesting because supposedly his infidelity was solely for the cameras, but
yeah.
she divorced him twice. Okay,
Well, she
she
applied for the
filed
divorce. Yeah.
twice, citing adultery. Oh my goodness.
Um, I- dude, going on Tinder while you're married.
Exactly.
I don't know how you thought that was a good idea, but okay. Isn't this the same young man who said that cheating is in runs in the family, like his dad did it? I don't
Something like
know.
that. I was like, okay.
Poor Jay. But all right, so let's go to the next couple. Ugh, Devin Clegg and Jihoon.
Devin. She's like, there's been so much with her, um, on and off the show. I will say this is one of the couples I rooted for, but then towards the end, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just tired of it.
Yeah.
Um, she says like, you guys know that most of reality TV shows are fake and either
Mhm.
scripted or
Yeah.
added too much a storyline that the storyboard teams put together before filming. So true, but I just wouldn't use the word fake because they're using footage that you gave them. So I will definitely go along with the heavily edited.
Mhm.
So I'm giving you that, but scripted, I would say they're more produced because I've heard in reality TV they will put you in positions to create a storyline. So you
Mhm.
know, just they just put you in a situation and see how you react, basically, kind of like putting you in like a glass bubble with some people or whatever.
Yeah, like these people are all guinea pigs. I'm sorry. Huh,
Yeah,
but I digress. Here, oh, crazy eyes. Okay, Avery Warner and
right.
Ash.
It's funny. She just says, I encourage everyone not to get so caught up with any kind of TV show as the truth. Well, I think we kind of know that, but this is reality TV, so we do expect some great amount of truth to the stories that are presented. So,
Mhm,
yeah, no. She's always not worth it. It's all very constructed. So we kind of figured that out, but what we're saying is you can't call it fake because you're doing the actions.
mhm.
And then it's hilarious. The funny part, Avery has since appeared on various 90 Day Fitness.
Of course. You
Get the bag.
know, bite the
Oh,
hand that feeds you. Go ahead, Avery. Ay,
right.
ay, ay. All right. Uh, Michael and Juliana.
Yes, 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 yes.
I won't repeat what I said to you before we started.
Right.
But go ahead.
Basically, he's just saying everything's. I like the fact he put it this, but there are lots of liberties are taken, and that's all he said.
But he's referring to the scene where they were at the attorney's office and
Right.
going over the prenup. And honestly, you knew what you were doing.
Exactly.
She might not have known what the prenup stood for. And I don't think they took much liberties with her reaction and her response.
She looked
Ye
like she looked like what? What's this? What's going on? I was like, ooh,
Mhm,
you really don't have a
mhm.
clue, do you? Oof. I felt bad for her.
Yeah, yeah, he how he came off in that scene, I don't think any editing could have made me feel any different. He was a scumbag, and he was trying to pull one over on somebody who wasn't as knowledgeable as others might be. He's taking advantage. He just got
Right.
caught.
Exactly. And it's sir, you're gonna get caught when it's on camera and filmed. So
Mhm.
yeah, what did you expect?
Yeah. Ugh. Her last name is Parrot. Oh my god, Rebecca Parrot and Zed.
This couple's
Achoo.
this couple, we're still looking at them. She's saying that, saying the embassy taking Zia's passport and us not knowing if it was approved was staged. Everyone's saying that. Okay, she's saying this was not 100% real, like 100%, like no editing, no nothing like that. She said this is really really real, which is
Mm,
very. This is the first person I think on this article that said this is absolutely 100% real.
yeah, but she's also thirsty, so whatever. She's still on the
Fair.
payroll. She's still on the
True.
payroll.
Okay. We have to take that into account. She still is on the payroll, so she's not gonna come out and say, yeah, it's
Mhm.
all fake, blah, blah, blah. Very good. Another very good point. Didn't think of it that way. Yeah. She's on the incentive plan, so I got
Oh
you.
my god, Debbie Downer will always give you that viewpoint. Oh, geez. Okay, Cassia Tavares and what was her Jason Hitch. Ugh, I didn't
Yeah.
like this couple at
Me
all. He
neither.
was just creepers, and I wanted her to escape.
Exactly. I remember rewatching this during the start of the pandemic. I'm like, who are these people? Cassia. I'm like, and Jason, cool. I'm like, oh yeah, don't like you, sir. You can go Cassia, run. Don't do it. Run.
Mm-mm. And look what they say about her and how their story was manufactured. Ugh.
Yeah, Cassia cited that producers asked her to take a pregnancy test on camera for dramatic effect, even though the cast member knew she wasn't pregnant. So they up here faking pregnancy tests now. Come on now.
But I think that's a regular thing because we've seen that on Love and Hip Hop. Well, at least I have. We see it on a regular now with 90 Day Fiance. Um, like, I think you need at least one pregnancy test on film for every
Hmm.
season with these shows.
Hmm.
Is that
Fair.
bad?
No, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. I think as the viewer, we've had time to sit and dissect these, and we've learned to see the the consistency in the editing. You know what I mean? But was
Mhm.
before we were just interested in getting home real quick and not missing our show. We really weren't sitting around like comparing to last season, and like you remember when they did this back in 2005, and
Mhm.
we got time now, but before we didn't have time. We just wanted to watch an hour of our guilty pleasure and then talk about it with our friends or Facebook groups or whatever tomorrow.
Yeah. Cassia just needs to take her place as a pioneer of the piss stick.
Hmm.
All right. So here we go. Oh, I love Kenny and Armando.
To me,
Please.
they were 100% authentic.
Yeah.
I saw, excuse me, on another show, another YouTube channel where someone was saying like, yeah, in Mexico, like, yeah, it's you can get married as a same-sex couple, but not every state recognizes it.
Mm,
So people were saying like, why didn't they do the research and go to the right state, or why did they do this? I'm like, well, there was a lot of factors. They wouldn't still be kind of near his parents for Hannah's sake, you know. It was probably a safe, nice area. Like, it looked really
mhm,
cool.
mhm.
So saying they didn't do their research, I don't think they would come make this happen if um, they didn't do their research. They were just kind of surprised. I think they were surprised at the layers of red tape that were there. I think that's what caught them off guard.
But they did do their research because the
Right.
state they were in did allow it. But again, like you said, there's layer upon layer of bureaucratic red tape where they can deny it for a stupid reason, like
Mm-hmm.
it was against mankind or something like that. But again, that same woman who was denying them sent them to the human rights
Exactly.
council or whatever to petition for it, and they eventually got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was an accurate depiction of their experience. In that state, same-sex marriage is legal. However, as with any government, there's always loopholes.
Exactly.
Mm. And who else do we have here? Oh God. Emily and Sasha. Sasha was his name? Yes,
Yeah.
Sasha.
This couple was interesting because I saw where people were offended and how he came across. But the funny thing is, for them, they're not saying it was fake. They're just saying it was a very, very bad edit
Why? Because he looked bad? He
because he looked bad.
was atrocious.
I, I wouldn't say he was atrocious. I would just say from what we've seen on 90 Day and from the people I've met through my professional history, he's no worse or better than the men from Eastern Europe, Russia, blah blah blah. You know, they have a very old school mentality. This is a culture. To me, this is a cultural thing
True.
that doesn't play well in the U.S.
Well, here's the thing. I can never figure out why she was attracted to him. She was his third wife. He already have kids. He's from Russia. Like it his brash manner, the slick insults about her weight and figure. Like I couldn't be attracted to somebody like that, and I think I was putting my own feelings, I was projecting onto her like, "Girl, what are you doing?" But yeah, it is cultural, but to each their own.
Yeah,
Eh.
most definitely.
Who do we have next? Oh my god. Varia.
Yeah, she said this wasn't the trip wasn't fake. And for me, you could tell because when she walked up and it was like, "What are you doing here? What is going on?" I could feel the discomfort between both of them. I'm like, "Ooh." I'm like, this is not good. I was thinking like this is a setup. It's probably like they probably know she's coming and be like, "Oh my gosh, like so good to see you." And when that didn't happen, I was like, "Oh, you had no clue."
I don't
I
know.
thought that was TV gold. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Um, did you hear the gossip about them being like back together?
I haven't heard it, but I'm not surprised at all. Here's the thing, in my opinion, had this not happened on camera, had she not told him no on camera, he would have taken her back right away. But he's not gonna let himself be punked on international TV. So when she came to the United States to surprise him, he couldn't readily take her back like that, even though he wanted to. Quit playing.
I don't
That's
know.
just my opinion. I
What
can see
happened to
them
all
being back
his
together.
court cases?
She don't care.
Oh, wait. What if they got the 90-day the K1 visa, got married, and then he went to court and he got put in jail? Like, who'd be responsible for her? Can that happen?
I don't know. That's a good question. We might have to do some research on that one because that's a very good point.
Can you apply for a K1 if you have pending charges?
I would think so only because you haven't been formally charged yet. They're
You've
pending.
been charged if you have court dates. Charges have been
Filed.
filed
Okay.
against
They're
them.
pen they're pending.
Yeah, they're just pending court because the pandemic kind of
But can
stopped
you
it.
that's a good question. Can you have a criminal record? Okay, let me ask this. Because this is a very good question.
Oh God, it just gets better and better. We have Kalani and Asuelu. And of course, on Discovery Plus, they just dropped the bomb that their marriage could be ending soon. Ay ay ay.
We saw that coming. It should have been ended. I'm sorry.
Eh.
Because he just I mean she got caught up and that's just what happened. And she tried
Mhm.
to um yeah, she was just trying to make it work so her family will be together, but it's not working.
Yeah, because it says here that she got backlash over her comments about Samoan culture. To clarify, comments about her Samoan father, Lo. And
Mm.
what she says is, I quote, rule of thumb when watching reality TV, if you don't see it being said, chances are it was spliced together, end quote.
Hmm.
Kalani said in October 2018.
Makes
Since
sense.
then, she and Asuelu have appeared in a variety of 90-day series and continue to bring a heartfelt honesty to the franchise. Maybe they should do 90 Day Fiance Divorce.
Right. So interesting. So it says your sponsorship will not be approved if you have a conviction for a relevant offense and a substantial criminal history. A relevant offense includes but is not limited to offenses involving violence, intimidation, breaching a protection order, people smuggling, uh, moving people, and weapons.
Send that to Varia because she's wasting her time with him. Oh my lord.
Maybe she'll watch this video and we'll get to her and she'll understand.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, because
god.
I think he's been convicted of one of these.
Oh yeah, he was in
Has he?
jail before.
Yeah, I know he was. He served some time, but I wonder does one of these qualify? That's gonna
Ooh.
be interesting for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think the charges this time around are completely different than what he went for drugs the first time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. This time it's different. Yeah. It's physical this time. So that will
Mhm.
be very interesting. Forward that to Varia. She's wasting her time. Now we're on to Anfisa and George. George is a new daddy, isn't he?
That's what I heard.
Congratulations, Mazel Tov. Oh my God. What does Antifa have to say? Oh, sorry, Anfisa. Why did I call her Antifa? My God.
She just said the
Oh,
show doesn't help with anything related to immigration. They just start filming and you go. Um, that's pretty much what she's saying. Like she's like, but basically what I'm taking from it is what you see is what you get.
yeah. And I think that can be said about Anfisa. Like, she gave us everything.
Yeah, she
The,
did not hold back.
no, she didn't. And you have to like you have to give her props for that, quite honestly.
I do.
Hmm. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Bonehead, Andrew, and Amira.
For him, he just didn't like his edit. That's all. That's all it is. He does not like how he was edited. But sir, this he's one of the ones I feel that no amount of editing can make you look bad because you look bad all on your own. Just the
Yeah.
things that you say
And do or not do.
and do. And the fact that he's trying to throw what's her name again?
Amira.
Amira, thank you. Under the bus. I mean, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Like he feels like he's being portrayed. In fact, he feels like he's being portrayed as like just a dork. Um, is not it's not a valid complaint because to me, when I first met him, he came across. He even said he's like, he likes to make people laugh. He's like the good humor guy, yada yada yada. But now you're trying to basically say they're painting you to be like not attractive, and that's not really the case. People are getting on you because of the actions you've taken, sir, not because of your physical appearance. No one has. I don't think anyone's ever really come that I've seen for his appearance. Not at all. We wonder like how like what she finds attractive, and she's told what she how she finds you attractive, which is really really cool. So you can't say editing
Oh.
or editing to your personality is wrong. That makes no sense.
Jamal, every review we do, I comment on how moist and musty and bilge watery he looks and smells to me. So I do comment. Like he
No,
doesn't
but
change his clothes.
I'm
Like
saying the way he's painting this in this article is the editing. They're just editing him to be a dork, and part of that is his physical appearance. I'm like, well, no. they're
No,
not
he's not
adding
a
to your
dork.
physical appearance. They're
He's
not
a
adding.
scumbag.
I
He's
was just
not a
like,
dork.
I was like, they're not adding to portray you as a an unattractive dork, sir. Like where what they're doing is showing what you said and done and the scheme you've
Yep.
cooked up, and then throwing Amira under the bus to her and say that it was all her idea. I just
Mhm.
don't think Amira would set herself up to be detained
In
and
a
then
foreign
shipped
country.
in a foreign
Yeah.
country and sent back. I just don't see that happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just don't. But good luck, Andrew.
Yeah.
And that was all of the couples that we have from this TV Insider article. Oh geez. Well, I think it's up to the viewer to determine whether what they're seeing is real or fake. Um, a lot of this is sour grapes. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
But let us know what you think in the comments below. Um, Jamal, do you have any other thoughts on this intriguing topic?
No, we're good. This was a really good topic because
Mhm,
it's nice to hear from the people who actually go through it and their thoughts. And
mhm.
some say it's editing, some say it's we're good with it, and some say like you know what, it is what it is.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's nice that it's not all bashing. So I
Yeah,
I like that.
yes. Okay, guys, if you like this little rip from the headlines, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are sent an alert every time we publish new content. Welcome all of our new subscribers, and we hope to see more of you join our little merry bandwagon. Until next time, bye.
Bye.